Good morning. It's day 146, July 12th. It's about 5:15 a.m. I just left Horseshoe Canyon lean-to where I tented last night, and going to do 9 miles to, I think it's Highway 15, where we will hopefully get picked up by Shaw's Hostel if we have a phone connection. If we don't, we'll be trying to hitch 3 miles, and if you can't get a hitch, we'll be walking 3 miles to Monson. But one way or another, we're going to Monson because I have to get my resupply for 100-mile wilderness. My pack feels really light because I don't have a lot of food, which is good, and it's nice to hike with a light pack, but I'm the worrier, so I'm always like, what if something happens? I get stuck out here somehow without any food. But there are people, there's lots of people all around me. I know there's mouse traps in front of me, and I know that there's a group of about 6 guys that are all trying to summit the same day we are, and they get up later than we do, so they're always behind us, coming into camp after we've already gone to sleep. And then yesterday was another bubble of southbounders, probably somewhere around 20. So I don't know how much longer the southbound bubble is going to continue. Mousetrap and I were talking about it yesterday. You know, if you're leaving now in mid-July and it takes you 5 months, you know, that's December getting down to Georgia. So I hope these late starters are eventually become fast hikers, unless they just plan on finishing next year, maybe getting off the trail for the holidays and coming back. But I don't know, I didn't study up on doing a southbound hike, so I don't know a whole lot about it, but I just know you have to start later in the year. Oop. Somebody tenting. Just be quiet. It might have been trailfish. I saw him pass through late yesterday afternoon. He's with that group of 6. He's a good guy. Getting ready to start medical school here in the fall. Alright, that's going to be it for this morning's opening segment. I'm going to have to try to get some rhythm and get some faster hiking going. May not be a lot of filming today because just trying to do that 9 miles into Monson as fast as I can. Make sure we get a space in the hostel. Alright, until next segment, this is Reboot, heading north. This is a little view from Buck Hill, and I can hear Main Highway 15 from here. So That's always a good sound when you're trying to get to town. It's about 1.5 miles. Okay, I just came down to Highway 15. It's 9 o'clock. And getting ready to call Shaw's Hostel to come pick us up. Just got to wait on Mousetrap to get here. And this is the trail going north where we'll start tomorrow morning into the 100-mile wilderness. Be the last leg. I'm anxious to get it started, but we're going to go into Monson and resupply and relax this afternoon. This is going to be the wrap-up video for day 146. You're looking at Spring Creek Barbecue in Monson, where I just went for dinner. And I had the beef brisket, and the flavor of it was pretty good. The portion was small for what they're charging, but you know, typical New England prices. This is a public library. I just tried to jump on the Wi-Fi and upload some videos, but it wasn't working any faster than my regular data connection, so I gave up on that. Won't be any videos posted until I'm done. But you're looking at the main drag here in Monson. And the building with the red roof is an antique store, but it also has a sign that says Pete's Hiker Resupply. And I went in there. They had a couple of shelves with some stuff on it, and they had a closet with like some north sides and potatoes and things like that. And their prices were pretty comparable to what everybody else has here in Monson, which is, you know, a little bit higher than what you pay for at Walmart. You know, Walmart you can get a north side for $1, or most large grocery stores $1.25. Here they're $1.85 to $2. So you know, you got to pay for the location, because it's, I think it's 16 miles to the nearest town that has a large chain grocery store. Straight ahead, that's the general store. It also has a deli in it, and I did some resupply in there. It's got a few items. Looks like they're closing up for the evening. And there was also another restaurant down that way called Lake Shore, where I had lunch. The food was really good, but it was also expensive. And then if you, as far down as you can see, where it curves to the right, there was a gas station, and that's where I did most of my resupply. Actually, they had a really good selection down there. I think it's called Robinson's.
Hello.
Have a good evening.
You do.
And now I'm walking back to the hostel. So everything is within walking distance. Of course, it's such a small little place. You know, it can't help but be that. But you know, some neat looking houses. They're very proud of their community. They have signs when the places were built. That's a, I don't know what kind of church that is, but it has a huge Gothic style chapel, or excuse me, steeple. And you know, nice place in July. I wouldn't want to be here in the wintertime. But if you're a Mainer, or a Maina, as they say, then I'm sure you'd love it. Alright, getting back here to Shaw's. As usual, the town stays go really fast, and tomorrow we'll be back to hiking. I'm going to do 19 miles with a full food bag. I'm staying in that building with the star on it there. That one. Staying upstairs in a room with 2 twin beds. Me and Mousetrap are up there splitting it. So it's only $5 more than a bunkhouse. So Pretty good deal. Alright, that's going to be it for day 146. We'll see you tomorrow. Until then, it's all good in the woods.